in the tradition that I spent 8.5 years observing on the Hill, I'd like to begin my questioning by associating myself with the remarks of Reverend Carter and Todd Gaziano. I think they are both on point and express some concerns that I have as well. But I'm going to ask a question of Mr. Stein and and Mike Methone. Is that correct? Heffmon. I'm sorry, I apologize. That I don't know the answer to, and that I really have not yet formed an opinion on, but I would really like to get your views on. And then, is it absolutely critical and essential to achieving the reasonable objectives with respect to immigration policy in this country to continue to foster policies that attack or create the possibility of attack on the existing population, that is to say the people who are already here, whether legal or illegal, in order to achieve long-term reasonable objectives that you both regard as important? That is to say, do we have to continue this possibility of aggressively identifying and deporting people, even given the present danger that we all have to commit that we're going, out of every one that we actually find, we're going to offend 10 legal citizens and whatnot? Is it absolutely critical to attack the population that exists here now to achieve reasonable, long-term, and appropriate kinds of immigration policies?
My personal view on this is,
yes, that's so
is that this is a two-part question, and the answer to the one dealing with identification is yes. The one dealing with removal of that entire population is no. You cannot have a democratic society based on the rule of law where you have an unidentified population that is, as this judge said yesterday, basing their actions on their anonymity combined with their violation of law to assert constitutional claims. We have had the alien registration laws in existence since 1940, and the laws observed in the breach essentially make a fundamental distinction between citizens and non-citizens. It's actually an alienage distinction, and what it says, with some exceptions, is that every person who is not a citizen of the United States, to simplify very greatly, has the obligation, as a condition of being present in this country, of carrying papers. And that is a fundamental difference from our view of what the answer would be if a person is a citizen. As the world becomes more crowded, as the world becomes more interconnected, this sort of imperative for the rule of law really remains there. The second question, which was sort of it runs into the the removal kind of amnesty issue. This I think is more a political question rather than a legal question, and it can't really be answered until you have an articulate and firm national policy on the first.
So FAIR is not taking any political position on that issue?
I'll let Dan is the person who speaks on politics. So
Chairman Cooke, I'm not quite sure I understand exactly your question. The term attack